A bit of an explanation. This is our mist on the Equestria Girls special spring breakdown, but since the four of us usuals have all seen this already because we just watched it like when it came out, because it happened to be convenient for us to do that, we have someone who's not usually here, GhostingWonder.
Hi.
and you have zero context going into this.
Legit.
So
I know nothing as per usual.
So looking forward to your reactions to this. Is the screen in the way at all?
Oh no, you're good. Okay.
This song's still a banger.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of things that aren't gonna make sense.
Yeah. Immediately.
More so than
nothing makes sense.
That's why it was a great idea.
Yeah. No, zero context for this.
Oh, is this gonna be a breakdown episode? Like a breakdown?
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Breakdown.
How old are they?
High school.
Yeah.
Like eternally high school.
High school, but age it up.
They should be senior. Based on the events that have happened, they should have graduated high school by now, but they're still in high school.
Yeah,
they're in anime high school.
They could be early 20s. No one would care.
High school never ends.
Their counterparts are adults.
This'll
Get
help.
her drunk.
Would that help?
She's like,
No.
drink.
This is a good style. I look like the person who's pointing.
Yeah.
I can imagine that's actually her art style that she draws in.
That's what her mind looks like.
Twilight, this is a most deserved respite. We're all very thankful for the chance to relax and do...
Do you like her accent?
It bothers me because it sounds weirdly muted, and it makes no sense to me. I don't know where she's from. She's just from Europe.
From high society.
Yeah.
The money changes her voice.
Tax-free shopping!
Now, shopping isn't normally a big thing. Don't get the wrong impression.
She has little Hershey.
She is usually a trend setter, not a trend follower.
Yeah.
This isn't as basic as it seems. That guy's a unit.
Yeah. Sure got him.
Yeah. He just looked like a rectangle.
Mm-hmm.
Candy-coated cupcakes?
Those are gross.
Is this a school-sponsored trip?
Nah, they planned it on their own.
I mean,
They planned this? Dude, I can't even get my friends to get together to go to McDonald's, and they planned this?
They didn't organize this.
Yeah, Twilight did. They said it earlier.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
The whole boat and everything?
That's
I mean,
the trip for them.
Yeah. Everyone else is just here.
Oh, well, then, yeah, we've done that. We went to New York. Yeah.
Oh, that too.
Behobith.
What language was that?
French.
Oh yeah, French. Mon gâteau, yeah. French anger. My favorite superhero. This...
I don't get how this is on a boat.
They should be throwing up.
I don't know what animals... I don't know how it would affect animals.
Ask Noah. Fair.
It's true. I guess if they couldn't survive being on the boat, they're extinct now.
We should get squared with some bunnies.
Yeah. Is Angel in the human world more tame than?
Yeah.
I guess.
Angel's just a bunny.
Yeah. Stripes. Either a prisoner or a child or both.
You'd go to a toilet.
Oh, that's... just let it go.
You can't talk?
Just...
this has been going on for a while. You should know what's going on with this.
Don't, just... This makes me physically sick. Don't swallow, just throw it up.
Yeah.
Thank God.
And then the seagulls dive for it.
Has anyone seen Bad Magic on board?
Who?
Is that a band? Is that a person?
Oh, was that gross, dude?
Both biceps?
Oh, yeah. Love that.
Oh, Bad Magic.
I'm ready for anything.
Dramatic commercial break.
If you're hoping for a glimpse of the ultimate power in the universe,
You'll have to wait.
Real ultimate power.
Just looking
I
for
forgot she
Batman.
called herself that.
you're a genius.
And you're an idiot.
Obviously.
Now, do you mind helping me shove this 10-foot handkerchief down my sleeve.
Oh, I thought she was gonna stick down her throat. I was like,
Me too.
Not prepared for that one.
Hmm.
Is there a mall on the boat?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tax-free shopping.
Yeah, this is very cruise-esque. Like,
Oh wait, like yeah, she didn't mean online shopping.
yeah.
Yeah.
There's no way she can
Like,
get Wi-Fi out
they
here.
try to sell you a lot of shit.
Well, like she was on her phone when she said we're in like
Data.
international waters. So,
Like,
yeah.
there's a Wi-Fi plan, but you have to pay like $7 a day for it. And it's bad because everyone on the ship is trying to use it.
$9.99. Oh,
So it's only $9.
That was $10?
Yeah.
Wait,
$9.99, no
Yeah.
tax.
I thought it was 99.99.
That would make sense.
Oh yeah.
By golly, that's real copper it is.
What the fuck? Where
Yeah.
are you from?
Exactly.
Also, some weird kid with a very bad British accent tried to eat a coin and
It's
is
real
not
copper,
impressed.
it is.
Oh my god.
Oh, ragamuffin, that's me name, isn't it?
I hate his name. Like
How long?
I hate him.
How long is he in the episode?
A while.
Some.
It goes back and forth between a lot of characters.
no. Rarity.
Oh my god, it's the battle of the bad accents. This is gonna be rough.
Like, hers is fine. I'm used to it by now.
Ugh.
It would be after like 8 seasons.
Yeah.
Just Stockholm syndrome.
Well, no, I mean, it's better when you get to see it go all, like, wild.
Mm-hmm.
When she does, like, a southern accent via a British accent via, like...
Who knows what hijinks will ensue, am I right?
I love it when hijinks ensue.
The buffet has a triple chocoberry blasted butter biscuit bundt cake.
Say that 5 times fast.
She could.
But you're still having fun, right? Oh, of course. Yeah.
I feel the most for, like, Pinkie Pie, because, like, you know... Seasick could have happened to anybody. Fluttershy can pet animals anytime, but, like, butt cake is once in a lifetime.
The rainbow lasers! I don't think that's a thing.
Wasn't it a thing? Like
Ladder up, ladies.
yeah. Like when they cured Sunset Shimmer of being evil.
Working really hard.
Just say it! I can take it.
You're ruining it for everyone.
Ouch. Hurts my feelings. You said you could take it.
Just savage.
I'm looking for having a little chat with old ragamuffin.
It's like he's eating food.
I hate his
and
shirt
doing
too.
that.
Like,
What? That's just his uniform.
all right.
uniform. I thought it. Oh,
Does he work on the boat?
Yeah.
Good luck for all the music.
Yes.
Is he like a chav? Is that what he's?
I guess.
I don't.
Is that how romance sounds?
All romance speaks with that accent.
Yeah.
You may not like it. This is how it works.
Oh, I guess it is.
There's
uniform.
only one romance language, and it's Ragamuffins.
Wait, his thing was on the wrong side of the shirt. It was mirrored in that shot. Unless he has multiple uniforms.
Are we getting a bop?
Yeah, there's some bops and
We're in a
bangers.
band.
Some jams. Grooves. Dancing juice. Or shoes?
Yeah, that's a shoes, not juice.
I like dancing
Did
juice.
that guy rip open his shirt?
Yeah,
I want
noticed-
him banned.
I didn't notice that the first time.
Worst character.
Well, he's the best.
Oh
Like
God.
he has an ab.
Yeah, he's single ab. God, I'm upset. That's the one thing I noticed out of that whole scene.
Like,
Ugh.
he stands out in the crowd.
It's not in a good way. God, I hate
Wait,
him.
What?
Flash has been here the whole time.
Yeah, but like he was the one who like got starry-eyed. Like he knows
Yeah.
them.
I mean, like,
Sunset winked at him.
yeah, and like bands are
Like
cool.
Sunset's his ex.
Yeah, like they have a
I know,
healthy thing going
I
on.
know.
Yeah.
Like
She's still a horse.
I hate look like him. So gross.
There are always some episodes you can show where he's even more prominent now.
Yeah. Like when
God.
he's just moist.
oh yeah.
I want to see why is he both of his ears are pierced?
If it helps, he doesn't have nipples.
Yeah, it does help a little bit actually.
Like he's not a mammal.
What happened to the engine?
Oh, some Titanic stuff is gonna happen. Are they gonna get an iceberg?
Let's not let a little thing like total mechanical and electrical failure ruin our fun.
I appreciate how hard she's trying.
We show off our magic and literally 10 seconds later the power blows?
I mean,
Yeah. Like, random magic bullshit does happen.
Mm-hmm. Like, we should split up and search for clues.
Mm-hmm.
Did you even read the 600-page online emergency handbook?
I'm firing you.
Like, how you can make a civilian arrest. I'm civilian firing you.
This is international waters.
Somebody has to guard the bunkhead.
God. Love that. I love that authentic French.
Yeah.
What was her eyes there?
Those are like, she did a weird.
Do you know at the end of Thriller and Michael Jackson looks at the camera and his eyes
Oh, yeah.
same energy.
Yeah.
Still equally as spooked.
I was just, in the neighborhood and,
In the neighborhood, you're on a boat, dude. Of course you're in the neighborhood.
This isn't anything.
It can't be Irish.
Like, oh no, I can't not fuck him. Like, it's. He plays a flute too.
He's perfect.
If I remember the explanation for yeah. But
That could have literally destroyed the whole boat.
Yeah.
like if I'm remembering the the ending and everything right, and like it doesn't really make sense about why this is happening, but like at least the magic thing in this is a thing, and it's not just random bullshit magic
Yeah.
Just throw a grenade on the boat.
like the other constructions.
Yes.
In a way, yes.
That's just the thing that Pinkie Pie does.
Like personal, like sprinkle grenades.
Well, me pa.
Me pie! What the? Oh my god.
oh no, actually, in the school production of Bedazzled, I played a coal miner's daughter.
Like that is canon.
Yeah, you can watch the shorts.
They had like 2 conversations and they're already gonna make out? Like,
Fuck yeah.
what on earth?
It's that accent. He's exotic.
Chaz me.
What if the evil magic is actually just Jasper? Just punches a hole through the boat.
What you saw was probably nothing more than an innate phosphorescent biochemical property of common algae.
Okay,
Like
Yeah.
don't do that. Just
You ever just nerd on someone when you're angry?
no.
It's like flexing on someone with your brain.
Where do you work out? The library?
Keep telling yourself that, but the rest of us aren't in denial.
You're not in denial because you're in the ocean. Haha.
Okay, that's the last time I say that.
Consistently alone.
Speedrun. Speedrun breaking up your friendship.
Speedrun become problematic.
I like how they have life jackets. Like they just assume that they're going to die.
Yeah, electricity's off the.
I mean,
off the boat.
the engine blew up or something.
Electricity is the only thing keeping boats floating. Once that's gone, the thing just sinks.
Be having wonderful work for me.
I brought magic to this world in the first place.
like
Trade you for
that's
anything
not
you want.
true.
Yeah.
But
It has been a dumping ground for magic stuff.
Here.
Before
I'll
then.
make sure.
That was a weird romantic moment.
Wait,
Yeah.
so Pinkie just can't eat. Like,
Yeah.
she's been banned from the
She's banned from the
cafeteria.
buffet, yeah.
Oh, that's why she was. Okay, I get it now. Yeah. That's rough.
You don't think she went off into the storm, do you?
Oh, I'll call her.
I don't. I mean, she's underwater.
She wouldn't even be out there if I hadn't brought magic to this world in the first place.
Wait, no, you were just mean to her. You said
This is just like that scene in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, Golden Wind. They all get on the boat except Applejack, and then they have purple horse feedback.
Nice.
It's like
Solid.
that's not safe.
Yeah, you would like upend your boat, wouldn't you?
Yeah, maybe. Like if you don't do things the right way, like things can go bad.
I feel like the rope would have just got stuck on, like, the boat would have dangled over the edge and they would have fallen out into the water. Like, an island? Let's claim it for our own!
An island, 2 of them.
Then they'd play Animal Crossing.
They become Animal Crossing.
Suddenly, a jet of flame pops up.
There's no such thing as jets of flame.
Like, she failed that quick time event.
Yeah.
And that one.
Yeah. A lot of QTEs here.
Sup?
Quicksand doesn't sound like quicksand. It sounds like mashed potatoes.
Oatmeal.
Oh, mac and cheese. That's what it reminds me of.
Yeah.
Like gritty mac and cheese.
Yeah.
You're drowning in mac and cheese. Why don't you just eat it?
Like, dark and gritty reboot of mac and cheese. It's called
I mean,
quicksand.
if she was anything like the Flash, then like she could eat it.
Is that like the same kind of thing that showed up in friendship games for a bit?
Maybe.
Yes.
I mean, she has experience fighting plant monsters. Or she just texted Applejack like that other time.
Dunked.
What was the sparkliness?
It's the mac and cheese. It's the creamy mac and cheese underneath the crust.
I have a way out of this. Do you trust me?
Eat the sand. Wow!
Parrot.
See you in heaven.
I feel like you don't have psychic powers until you said I can't hold it back this much longer.
Yeah.
That's a staple of
Is
having psychic
slow-mo
powers.
really necessary?
Yeah. It just Smash Brothers died.
She keeps the glasses but not the clothes.
She's also
Glasses aren't clothes; they're accessories.
Are they? Wait, are they not? Are they not used to this?
You're okay.
Nope,
This is
only one of them
supposed to
is.
happen.
These ones are originally from the human world,
Oh.
but she
Ketchup and mustard over there has been a pony before.
just has her wings are just limp.
This would be
Yeah.
a fantastic
Good.
opportunity.
How do your glasses stay on? That's not
It still has a long nose.
Those is longer. It should be easier.
I mean, if she tilts her head to the side, they'd like slip off.
They're magnetic.
What part of her is metal that it sticks on?
Her computer brain.
Honestly.
Run, Eco Kid, run!
Bye.
What was that guy's name we found out?
What?
Sandalwood? Yeah.
Something like that. Get inside.
We better keep a low profile.
I mean, you guys aren't at all suspicious.
It would be weird if they saw, like, Twilight, but without wings now.
Yeah, that would be... Twilight in particular would be
You'll
weird to
understand soon, Ghosting.
Yeah.
And if Sunset, if they recognized her, but like...
That's the original one from this world.
So it's like they're like a weird pair.
Wait.
Yeah.
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 Oh, there's got Applejacks. Okay.
Yeah.
But there isn't an alternate universe version of Sunset Shimmer for some reason.
Well, my fan theory is that Sunset killed Sunset.
Yeah.
We took the bush?
Yeah.
Twilight.
Oh, that's body
Wait, why
horror.
doesn't she have glasses?
It's the persistence of memory.
How come she doesn't have glasses in her pony?
Wait, how are you coming
This
into
one
that door
is
and not up from where I keep
better.
it?
She has wings.
Oh, I like her.
That's
They've technically met before, but never talked.
Yeah.
Oh, they're back home waiting for us, but they're fine. No reason to hurry back.
I mean, fuck your friends, right?
Man, pigs are also like one of those animals you don't want to put in uncomfortable situations. Like, they will
Random mode?
freak out. Like,
Hey, we got the engine fixed.
I can't slow it down!
I mean, yeah, because you're not like driving.
gotta go fast.
That guy's just going with it.
That guy's not resisting.
Ow! Too hot. It needs to be like 20% cooler.
It's like a. I mean. You should be. I mean, at least somewhat used to magic.
How with her head?
Like, you need hands to aim your mind.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think she would ever have levitated a food to eat it before, because she has hands, so she doesn't need to.
That's why you.
So I was right about the Titanic thing. You just with the
Yeah.
rocks instead of ice. Some people died on this boat,
It's
right?
the unit.
Like that's
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm too powerful. I'm too powerful.
Good final words.
Oh, it's
Which really gave me
Boneless
some perspective on
one.
the importance of mentoring.
I was thinking Starlight's staff
Ponies are
was
like
there.
soup.
wait, that's the bucket from her party.
Here's a good one.
Yeah, turnips. Turnip bucket.
Ladies, it's hero time!
Thanks, Ben 10.
Yeah.
Like, she's so into being a hero.
Yeah.
She watches My Hero Academia.
Yeah.
That person has no shoes.
Yeah,
Oh.
they're on vacation.
Yeah.
Some people have no shirts.
Precision strike.
I mean, a good thing that didn't happen like a second later when they would be on the lifeboats.
Yeah.
So they just crawled back out of the quicksand.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Like, it would have been nice if, like, Princess Twilight had come with them.
Yeah, like, why didn't she really?
She's busy hanging a paint.
No, she. Like,
I think we all learned a valuable lesson today.
Yeah, you little people are literally dying. Oh my god, you guys are gonna go to jail.
They're on international waters. They can't commit crime.
I suppose, but like they're really just having a chit chat while people are.
Ship is still sinking.
Where'd you learn that one?
I think this parent might just be a pony or like something.
oh yeah, it could be like a dragon or something. Like,
yeah. Just it got magicked.
It's a griffin.
It's hero time!
yeah,
She's doing
Like-
The Incredibles.
that was intentional, right?
Yeah, that had to be.
Where should I put the sheep down? Not safe here.
It's blind.
Everybody okay as they're on a sinking ship? Yeah, sure. I mean, I guess.
Well, like,
They probably just the boat
intact.
probably sank like until it hit this very shallow shore.
That is a very good point.
It's on like a rocky coast of this
Rainbow
island.
Dash was right all along.
Rocky.
Whatever the seven
Like,
of us are facing.
Don't say she was right all along, because she was definitely in the wrong.
She was right for like 20%.
Yeah, accurate.
You thinking what I'm
So people drowning in the engine room, you wanna
Nah, it's okay.
just speed it up a little bit?
What is she gonna do? Oh, okay. Well, I mean, together they're gonna do something, I guess.
Are they having a concert or people are dying?
Yeah, basically. I don't know.
Why does she look like a punk rock, spiky,
Like, they always get new outfits
band?
for no reason.
Like,
Especially this one. Like, these outfits are not conducive to like actually, like, saving people.
That's a cold.
No, there are no laws.
also, doesn't Rary have to be like constantly concentrating on those diamonds to make them stay as a boat?
I'm sorry for it. Should I only 2 of each
Actually,
one?
they don't need to be a boat. Like,
It's
she
the
can make them
rules.
like float. She can just like,
Yeah.
It's safer to have walls.
yeah, but it doesn't need to be on the water. Like, she doesn't need to lower it from the deck. She can have it go at a diagonal angle down to the safe land on the island.
It's just more understandable if it's a boat. Empathy power.
You've chosen your path.
Mm-hmm.
You can have the turtle or parents.
Walk up to a child, touch the child for like 30 seconds
The kids
while
are.
they're crying.
The kids just even more traumatized.
Wait, can she fly?
Yeah.
But she doesn't have wings.
You can all float.
Well,
No, they don't float. Like, she doesn't specifically have flying powers. Not like,
why can they all float?
well, you know, they lift up when they all hold hands or whatever. But like,
That's what I told you never to come in here.
Good thing I'm a slow learner.
also, I just commit crimes basically.
Good thing I'm an idiot.
Those gloves that she has on don't look like fashion gloves. They just look like
Dishwashing.
dishwashing gloves.
Like, I would say that Sunset Shimmer like earned the power of flight in that one music video.
In the music video and not the movie.
Eat it. Eat that soggy cake.
Oh, that's disgusting.
Seawater.
0 out of 10.
Salty chocolate cake.
I forgot what she actually did, and I thought she was gonna blow it up.
Salt and chocolate go well together.
Not seawater.
It's just soggy cake.
It got filtered by the boat.
I'm not gonna trust. I wouldn't eat anything from like that you give me on a boat. Like if that's your standards.
Okay. I won't give you anything on the boat.
Nice goat.
There was a cow on the boat?
Pet it.
Where else would they get the milk?
They didn't rescue Sir Chins a lot, so he's dead now.
You mean both biceps?
Yes.
You two, rarity.
Wow.
That's the best advice I've ever heard.
Thank you. Wait, what?
Like the real version of him.
Did he lose? Okay, first of all,
Oh no, he does have
Homeboy was in a
nipples.
Speedo. Like,
He does have nipples. Actually, I was lying about that.
I was gonna complain about this stupid boy and his dumb bad accent, and then I see Sir Chins a lot in a Speedo. I am traumatized. That's
This is totally foreign.
Yeah.
That's even worse. Oh, nothing about his character design is enjoyable. Ugh.
That was Spring Breakdown. Well, GhostingWonder, now's the part where we, discuss the events of the episode, so we could explain stuff to you now if you want us to now.
I want you to tell us what happened during the episode.
Yeah, your thoughts?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, summary.
Oh god, they're on a boat, and then the one with the rainbow hair is all like, "Yo, some shit is going down," and everybody's all like, "Shut the fuck up! You don't know what you're talking about." And then she's all like, "Yeah, there is." Then she sees some stuff, and she's all like, "I gotta go figure it out." So she goes to the island, and she, I don't know, almost dies. And then they're all like, "Oh, she's not as dumb as we all think she is. Let's go save her." And then they save her, and then they get a staff.
Mm-hmm.
And then they get rid of the power, and then they're all like, happy ending. Talk for 30 minutes. Oh wait, people are dying. Let's go rush over there and save them. They save them. We see Buff Man in Speedo.
Mm-hmm.
Stupid boy who's Irish, British, is just
Like,
an American
I thought he was
fuckboy.
supposed to be Australian the first time we watched this, but now I really don't.
Whatever he was faking it.
It wasn't good. Rarity.
Yeah.
Did not enjoy
Rarity.
that part.
Oh, ragamuffin.
Was
Yeah.
not really.
Like, I want to know what, like, does he do that for everybody he meets? Like, I feel like he pulls this con on every, woman he meets on this
I want
cruise.
to see him again with an entirely different accent.
Yeah.
God.
Oh, wait, he'll have a whole different look.
Anyway, continue, please.
Yes.
And then it ends with seeing them all as ponies. And
Yes.
That's.
Right. So we know your least favorite character.
I have like two in this episode.
Can you give us a fave?
A fave?
Mm-hmm.
The guy that was just like slipping and sliding on the boat. And he like crochets. I was like, that's my guy there.
Like, we don't even have a name for him.
Actually, I have three. The chef French lady I did not enjoy. She was also God. Did not enjoy that
like
one
standard
bit.
French chef, like, seen it 100 times before.
Yeah.
I want all the people with strong accents in the same room together, just for GhostingWonder.
I would have a
conversation.
stroke.
Remember, like, one of the few Griffins that we saw before Griffins were, like, a huge thing? Like, was, like, Gustave Legrand.
Mm.
And, like, his eclairs, was it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this was like, this is a big thing in that this is the first time that the characters from the human world went to Equestria.
Yeah.
People clickbaited this short so hard.
Yeah.
Like, there were so many, taking it and being like the human characters in Equestria? Like,
yeah. Like, there were a lot of shenanigans.
Sci-Twi goes to Equestria? Like, whoa.
Yeah. And I'm glad that she kept her glasses, and I'm glad that she's a unicorn, not an alicorn.
Yeah.
Like, she didn't earn that. Yeah.
It's like OG Twilight, for your information, GhostingWonder basically had to get evaporated from existence and come back with wings to become an alicorn princess person.
So like she had to earn it.
Yeah.
She had to earn the power.
Well, by being born into a family that's there's a lot of stuff that goes into it. I mean, but she definitely gets
she's the chosen one.
Yeah.
And then this other Twilight, our purple friend who could fix the engine, is a nerd. Nah, she's not royalty. She's just a person. Nerd.
There she is from the rich part of town, I guess.
Yeah.
She used to go to a richer school.
She's slumming it with the poor now.
Yeah. Although they are still anime rich, and that they can just get whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I guess, like, when Twilight said she organized it, obviously she, you know, organized her friends and, like, got the tickets and everything, but she probably also just paid for it.
Wasn't the plot of... Didn't they win a cruise from, like, the dance thing? From, like, the dance magic thing?
I don't remember.
Before?
Oh, did they?
Didn't they?
That was
like,
a while.
yeah.
Like, it's a good callback if these are actually connected.
I mean, it doesn't feel... Like, they should be connected, but I feel like they're not, maybe.
I mean, this was connected... I mean, it referenced other stuff, like the play short.
Well, yeah, of course, you know. There is good continuity in these stuff.
And the movie.
Yeah.
The movie, played a big role in this. The Storm King.
Yeah.
Storm King, who, like... It was weird, because when they said, like, some of his magic is left over, but, like, he didn't have magic.
Yeah, I was going to say, like, didn't he himself
just
not
like
have any magic?
Yeah, no, like,
monkey.
it wasn't his magic, it was just the one staff.
Did the staff specifically specialize in, like, storm magic?
Yeah.
GhostingWonder, when we say the Storm King, what are you envisioning?
Just this big, scary dude who controls the elements.
Okay.
When you say dude, what do you mean?
Yeah, what do you think he looks like?
Like, my mind goes to, like, Ice King from Adventure Time, but, like, buffer.
Okay. Tulip, you want to pull up a picture of the Storm King?
Sure.
Yeah, our friend GhostingWonder.
Is this going to be like a Wizard of Oz
okay, so
moment?
you know that he's a character from the Equestria world, so, like, you know that he's not a human. Like, what... I don't know, like...
Do you think that he, like, is a pony?
I want to say yes, but I'm going to go a wild card and say he's a worm.
Ooh,
this is a good call.
That'd be cool.
No.
What is this? What is this?
Like, it's just a place called Storm King.
That's
Weird. He's a monkey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a monkey man.
Yo, he looks so cool. Okay.
Yeah, the movie has cool designs, just in general.
That's a neato.
Yeah.
I'm down for that.
That's neato, Queen.
That's cool. He looks like... I'm trying to think of famous, like, evil monkeys from TV shows. And I'm thinking of, like, Mojo Jojo, but then there's also another evil monkey that I don't know what I'm thinking.
Like Skunk Fu had some evil monkeys, right?
Oh,
God,
yeah,
that
you
show
go.
existed.
What show?
Skunk Fu.
Never heard of it.
Never heard of it either.
Really?
Time for another Mist series.
Oh, God.
No.
We have so many.
Yeah. So, like, when he got... Okay, the staff... What the staff does is it absorbs magic from other people. Mm-hmm. And so, like, in the movie, he went to the princesses because they're the most powerful ponies in Equestria and absorbed their magic. And then, I guess the staff, like, remembered its user's, like, logo.
I think... Yeah, because I think the thing is, I think the staff itself, like, maybe it had taken powers from some weather pony, like, like in the past, but like that pony might have like died, so the power never actually got back to them.
If it had happened in the past, then like he would, like specifically, he is powerless until he gets the staff.
Yeah.
Like he complains about it on their phone call.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so the staff, like Twilight, was keeping it with all that other important stuff, right?
Yeah.
Like, I have no idea how did it get... Well, okay, well...
Was that big die from the game that they were playing?
Maybe.
No, that still doesn't make sense. Because I'm thinking, like, so the Storm King's magic, like, when they say that, they mean the staff's magic. Yeah. And so, how did the staff's magic, if it's just being contained in some closet somewhere, like, get from there to the human world? Like, it either would have had to, like, go, like, out the front door of the castle and into some cave, and through that portal, which was near the boat, so that would sort of make sense. Or, in a different way that would make sense, it could have gone from one point in the castle to a different point inside the castle where the mirror portal is, but then how would it have gotten from, like, the school to the boat? That doesn't make sense.
So, I would say, like, since the Storm King is, like, clumsy and bad with magic, like, when he was waving around, like, 4 Alicorn princesses worth of, like, magic, like, he was just doing, like, general, like, make a storm, and then, like, a bunch of that, like, magic that was coded to make a storm just kind of wandered off into a cave and bullshitted into their world.
Yeah, maybe that's why it also has the logo.
Yeah, that's the best explanation there is.
Like, the best explanation you can get when it comes to explaining the equestrian magic and stuff.
Like, yeah.
Well, no, like... Wait.
I mean, there is some sense to be made of it, but, like, a lot of it is, like...
Yeah, actually, I guess the stuff that, like, the teaser at the end of the at Camp Pepperfree, where it like panned back towards the statue, and it just showed a bunch of magic coming out of that. I guess there isn't any explanation for where that came from.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like there's magic now. Yeah.
Yep. It's a gas leak, but instead of gas, it's like magic that'll fuck you up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, GhostingWonder, magic does just appear in their world.
Yeah, so she was not crazy for believing. I mean, she wasn't that crazy for just believing anything could be evil.
Like the human world is like Equestria's magic trash can.
Mm-hmm.
Like it just ends up
even before, like, because currently the magic is like leaking through, but even before then, like, they used it as like, you know, if there were some evil magic people, like, they would just send them to the human world as, you know,
we banished it to another realm. Like, guys, what the fuck? Like our realm.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Although, like, Sunset Shimmer, like, wasn't banished. She did voluntarily, like, banish herself.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because, like, Celestia was disappointed in her, and so she was like, fuck you then, I'm gonna go to this portal you told me not to go through.
Yeah, basically.
Like, seeking power.
Yeah. Also, for you know, just as a note, like, I know, this, like, the Storm King is, like, they do just kill him.
Yeah.
Wait,
they turn him to
murder?
They turn him into stone and then, like, crush him.
Like, yeah, they
they drop him off a cliff and he breaks apart.
He's like one of the few My Little Ponies that actually, or like My Little Pony villains that actually just like eats it. And
I mean, there is another one that, like, died and then he did get brought back, but then he really died.
Yeah.
He super died.
Mega died.
Like you could see the particles just like just destroying.
What was that you're talking about?
Sombra.
Yeah.
Oh,
he died and then they brought him back because they had a bit of his horn.
Yeah.
But, like, the second time he really died.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Like, you could see his gums.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he got melted. And, like, you know, they had a joke thing where, they had his head, but, like, they had his, you know, petrified head, you know, and he was blinking and, like, you know, whatever, but he's dead.
Oh, yeah,
pretty much.
sure.
For all intents and purposes.
Oh, that kind of sucks. I like his character design.
Like, his design is cool, but his character isn't.
Yeah.
Oh.
He's like silly.
He's supposed to be the, like, big bad, but, like, he's less important than the actual, like, person, like, the one that there in that other image.
Yeah.
Like, that's the real bad person for most of the film.
Yeah, who actually has a character arc and backstory.
Yeah, like, she's just being manipulated by this asshole.
Mm-hmm.
Like he's good at abusing power, though.
Yeah.
Like, once he gets the power, like, so there are two princesses in Equestria that, like, their whole job is raising the sun and raising the moon, because that doesn't happen naturally.
Yep.
So, like...
That's exhausting.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like, a lot of things in the pony world are not done automatically.
Yeah. So, like, he has that power in his staff, and there is a point where he's just like, daytime, nighttime, daytime.
That's
just,
amazing!
like, flipping a switch on and off.
I mean, that's a thing a lot of villains do. Or at least Discord did.
Discord.
You didn't even need to... Yeah.
Yeah. You don't even
Like,
need to be a brainy
let's-
to know about the Discord song.
That song...
We kind of gone on a tangent, though, like that was enough movie explanation, I feel.
Yeah.
Let's get back into, like, the meat of it.
Breakdown.
Yeah.
I mean, we had the breakdown from GhostingWonder.
Yeah.
Well, you know,
Yeah, so, like, Ragamuffin was totally faking.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like...
The entire
sorry,
time.
what's his name?
Ragamuffin.
Ragamuffin.
Ragamuffin. Like, it's a real word.
Like, good old Ragamuffin!
Oh, I
Yeah.
don't... I hate him even more.
He's faking that accent to get puss.
Yeah.
Like, as pony names go, that's an awful name. Like...
He
it's
he
standard.
needs something like after it, like you know, my name is Ragamuffin England.
It sounds.
Yeah.
It sounds like a sex thing. It's like,
Ragamuffin
oh yeah,
Ragamuffin chimney
last
sweet.
night. Like,
Yeah,
it's
Ragamuffin
weird.
chimney sweet.
You know Pipsqueak? That's Pipsqueak's brother.
Yeah.
Oh, also, like...
why don't you have Applejack's exact color scheme?
Yeah, that's part of it. Because, like,
True.
that's part of the reason, like Rarity and Applejack have a thing going on.
Yeah.
Like intentionally.
There is...
He's perfect. He's tall.
There is an entire
blonde hair and freckles.
I mean, this series has a lot of, like, shorts and specials and some movies.
Oh, yeah.
No actual specific episodes, just short specials and movies.
Yeah. So there's four
and
movies.
There's an
I think
entire special
40-minute shorts, like 3 40-minute like short film thingies, and then like 60 like 3 to 5 minute just like short things that are just like skits or sketches or like song videos, like whatever. Like this thing is, it's Equestria Girls is a series? Big
Like,
quotes around that.
well, it is a series. It's
but
just
it's
hard to
not
define.
a TV show.
Yeah.
Wait, so then where would you watch
Like YouTube.
Just find
YouTube,
it.
like
It's
this
around.
one app that exists.
They randomly drop them in some places.
Yeah.
So it's like whenever the animators are just like, "Hey, you want to dick?"
Yeah, honestly, like,
Yeah.
like for April 1st one time, they just dropped like 5 fully animated shorts, and it was like, thank you.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Yeah. Doesn't make sense.
But anyway, like, the point is that there was a full 40-minute special that was like about Rarity and Applejack, and like it definitely pushed them hard.
Oh yeah. There's a lot of ships in this.
Yes.
Do you ship anyone Ghosting Wonder?
Oh God.
Like, other than like the actual ship in the episode.
The
Well, a yacht. As a
ketchup and mustard and
Yes. I'm glad you said ketchup and mustard and not bacon, because like it doesn't look like bacon, but people say it's bacon.
goth.
Sorry, I had to
princess-
get off that.
Goth princess
The
look
purple
like
one?
yeah, they look
Yeah.
like they were.
Yeah,
like,
stocking.
That's an interesting take.
I've seen comparisons with like stocking from Panty and Stocking, like that.
Oh,
would-
yeah, but yeah.
I didn't know what else to call
She could be
her.
goth.
No,
It
that's
works.
good.
She's
yeah.
like mild
But,
goth.
But, like ketchup, mustard, and goth. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know. Yeah. That they're definitely a few.
What do you want on your hot dog? You know, ketchup, mustard, goth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A little bit of it.
Goth
I think
paste.
those are the only
What
two
do you
that
want
I
in your
could
goth
really,
dog?
really
Ooh.
see in that episode anyway.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And
Do
like,
you ship Pinkie Pie and the Bunt Cake?
Not anymore.
There's been some
she ate it when she
surprising.
was wet. I'm good.
like
That was kinda
seawater
gross.
too. Like you can't
Yeah.
have seawater.
Like there was nothing else she could have done.
Okay, well, actually, consider this. Like,
It should have.
would it? Like, consider this. Like, Pinkie Pie, like, has probably eaten a lot of things over her lifetime, and has probably like immunized herself to,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
weird shit. Like, she,
Canonically the strongest stomach.
yeah,
of the
like
group.
she would pick something off of the floor and eat it.
Yeah. Like she used someone else's frozen yogurt spoon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think
No,
those...
she like got a sample
Oh,
of the
well.
frozen yogurt.
Oh,
and,
no.
like used the spoon, but then she put the
Oh
spoon.
yeah, I
back.
know.
Oh,
It was
yeah.
someone else used hers. That's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, like
That's
it was a
crime.
Yeah, it was a particularly heinous crime. Like,
Yeah. She was forced to
she
admit
committed
to
a
that
food
once,
crime.
under duress.
Mhm.
Yeah. Like, yeah, because the writers did admit that in the roller coaster of friendship, like they explicitly were, writing Rare Jack as a ship, and
Yeah.
Ah.
so like, I don't think they've said as much, like as explicitly, but like Sunset and Twilight, like it's
Yeah, they've gotten something like.
if
Although there
only-
are some surprise combat, like ships coming in to combat that, like the Pinkie Pie and Sunset one was an unexpected but very solid one. But like,
Yeah.
it's naval warfare.
Bucky and Twilight have some
Just-
good
yeah.
backup too.
Yeah, they're good.
Like-
I just wish that like Timber Spruce
Oh yeah,
Didn't
out of the
exist.
Ah, yeah,
picture.
let's get him out of here.
like
So
Timber Spruce.
you know Ragamuffin?
Yeah,
Like take away the accent and just like make him spout weird facts at you, but you want to fuck
Yeah.
him.
yeah,
But
Like,
I don't.
exactly.
I don't think anybody should have that.
Like he is there for plausible deniability of Twilight being heterosexual. Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
it is.
Well, like in the movie that he was from, like he was a camp counselor, and like Twilight, like he just said, like, hey, you want to know a fact about like rocks? And then Twilight was, hey, I know another fact about rocks, and then they just started saying science facts at each other.
That's
and, like,
chemistry, baby.
yeah,
What?
and also in that movie as well, he kept saying, like, yeah, I'm cool. But, like,
Yeah.
he never demonstrated himself being cool at all.
Mhm.
Like, his only character traits were, like, I'm cool, knowing science facts, and, like,
Because
wanting to not sell his camp to a rich person.
for the full saga of Twilight's relationships, the first person that she was in a relationship, like, his character was that he was cool, but he was actually cool. He demonstrated himself to be cool.
Well, which Twilight are we talking about?
Well, okay, so there have been two Twilights that have overlapped in terms of their relationships, like, because
Okay, so the Twilight from the Horse Dimension
Oh.
had
Yeah.
a human love interest in the first movie who was Flash Sentry.
Yeah.
he was
And then-
he was two-dimensionally cool, but like he had a cool car. He played guitar. He like helped her out when she needed it.
Yeah. And then, like, she really like she liked him, but then like next movie she didn't have time for him. Like he was being manipulated by some other magic.
You know, like magical pony princess Twilight, you know, had a crush on this human boy, but couldn't, you know, be in a relationship with him because she lives in another dimension.
Also,
but
pony.
but then
Flash Century is his own can of worms.
Yeah, Flash Century is a can of worms.
Because Flash Century, before it was him and Twilight, he was with Sunset Shimmer.
Yeah, so like Sunset Shimmer, when she found herself trapped in the human world for the first time, like at that time she was like rude and evil. Yeah. So she decided to like start dating Flash Century because he was popular so that she could become popular and then use her popularity to manipulate people.
Yes. Like she dated him for clout.
Yeah.
Like, you know, she was originally a pony herself. Yeah. So like the only people that Flash Century ever like wants to be in a relationship with are people who used to be horses.
Yes.
And he's never been romantically attracted to someone who wasn't a horse.
He was attracted to the other Twilight, the Twilight that has been a human the whole time, but like he acknowledged that like this one isn't the same person. Yeah. So like
he was only attracted to her when he thought that she was the horse version of herself.
There's just so much to unpack there.
Like we said it on Mist before. Like he's fucked up for sure.
Yeah. But still, like
I don't want to see his.
In retrospect, I feel bad for him because now he's just like everyone, he doesn't have anything going for him.
Everyone like really hated him in the first movie, but then like they just made him like a really pitiable and sad character.
So okay. So does he want to like get with the pony version?
Okay. Well, no.
Not explicitly, no.
Well, no. Okay, so here's the thing. Here's the thing. There's also a pony Flash Century completely. Who has never had any real interaction with Twilight except for just a glance.
Yeah.
Like, you know,
like bumping into each other.
Yeah, bumping into each other. Yeah, that's romance.
Yep.
That's what romance is.
So then, okay, if we're following this character's logic, would his pony version want to get with a human then?
That's a good interpretation, yes.
Fair.
Yeah.
I believe it.
If you had the chance.
If you knew what a human was.
Flash Century is like always going to be a furry no matter what. Like, you know, whether it's like reverse or the other way around, you know.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. In this, so back to this special.
Yes.
It is interesting that everyone who was on that boat went into Equestria because you know, like, again, for context, in Twilight's Castle there's like a mirror portal that like leads directly in front of the high school in the human world. Mm-hmm. So like everyone like had to like go through that forest on that island, get into the quicksand, come out as a horse in a cave in another dimension, and then go to a castle, and then come out like in front of a high school.
I want to see that.
Yeah, it would have been great to see like them in Equestria and experience.
They all just got an Applejack's cart, and then they, you know.
Did Applejack notice?
Like, here comes Princess Twilight's balloon.
It is very much not a secret that equestrian magic is a thing.
Yeah.
Like, they don't even try to...
Nice CGI meme, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like, because in one of the movies, there was, like, this, like, principal of another school who was trying to, like...
Win.
Well, well, specifically, she saw them using magic to cheat at, you know, sports games.
Yeah, which they do.
Yeah, and so she was gonna, like, you know, call the school board about it.
Yeah.
But, like, it's so not a secret. Like, it's so public. They're never try to hide the
one thing that wasn't in this, one character that wasn't in this that is very important, like, whoa, is that a talking dog?
Yeah.
There is a character that is a talking dog.
Yeah.
Who originally wasn't a talking dog.
Like, do you remember that little, like, purple-green dragon guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a dog in this world.
What?
There are no rules.
Is he like a purple dog?
Yeah.
Okay, so again, like, so Twilight, like Spike is like Twilight's, you know, like servant, basically, well, like
little brother, assistant,
little brother /
slave.
assistant in the pony world. And so when the two of them went to the human world in the first Ghost Girls movie, you know, Twilight turned from a pony into a human, and Spike turned from a dragon into a dog. Mm-hmm. But because he was originally a dragon, who, you know, they're a race, they can talk and stuff. He could talk as a dog in the human world. Now, the human version of Twilight, who didn't know anything about, you know, ponies or whatever, you know, originally, she also has Spike as a dog. but who was just a normal dog who couldn't talk or anything.
Until he encountered...
Until they used... Until, he, touched some equestrian magic, and then he was like, hey, I can talk now.
And now he just talks all the time.
Yeah.
And,
about dog stuff.
Yeah, and,
He's just a hyperactive, 12-year-old.
Yeah, he has no restraint, unlike the Dragon Spike.
Yeah.
He has no moral center.
So he's just all hey, just took a shit out back.
Yeah,
He
would. Dog Spike, Human World Spike, used Twilight's credit card to buy a loot box of dog stuff.
Yes. And then he made an unboxing video about it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he has paws. How does that...
Yeah. And, it's crazy that he wasn't satisfied. He needed to buy a loot crate because, in Human World, Sci-Twi, she made him a robot girlfriend.
Yeah.
This is
Yeah.
Oh my
and
God.
there's a music video about it.
Yeah.
And, yeah.
Which has never been, the robot girlfriend has never been seen again.
Yeah.
I mean, and maybe that's for the better. I don't want to, I'm afraid of what condition it's in now. I don't know. But anyway. Also, specifically, you mentioned Sci-Twi, and that is a distinction where, people call, to better distinguish, people call it, Twilight and then Sci-Twi, because, she's a woman of science.
Yeah.
And, she has the glasses to distinguish herself as well.
Both of them are both big fucking nerds.
They're both women of science.
Yeah,
and
but
they both have magic, too.
But, Twilight is, actual... Well, Sci-Twi is, actual science, whereas Twilight is, weird magic science.
She's, the science in the world that she lives in, which has magic.
Yeah, but still, you get it. The point is that, one is more
Wait, is
the science that we know.
Is she the only one that has that, big significant difference? Or...
Well,
they all have powers.
Yeah.
Okay, so, do you know, can you figure out what their powers were, just based on that episode?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, let's...
there are 7 of them, so,
So start with ketchup and mustard.
Okay, oh shit, hold on. Oh, no!
She did do it. There was a big scene where she did it in this one.
I gotta remember. Oh, is it slow motion? No.
Great power.
Oh no, I can't remember. Remind me of the scene.
The lost girl. With the plush.
Oh, okay. She could see people's memories, I guess?
Yes.
Okay.
That's one of them.
She can touch people and see.
Okay, let's go for the next.
Goth princess.
Goth princess. Can control, stop things. She can control it.
General magic.
Yeah.
Like telekinesis.
Rainbow, then.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
Speed.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Applejack.
Oh,
well, Applejack didn't.
Blonde, orange, always.
She did use her magic at some point.
I don't remember.
Remember when they were saving the people from the ring?
Super strength.
Yeah.
Yes.
And rarity.
Yeah.
Rarity.
Oh god.
Rarity.
Oh, fancy bougie diamonds.
Yes.
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 Fluttershy.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. What color is that?
This is
Yellow.
Pink, yellow. She liked animals.
Yeah.
Always holding the sheet.
She can talk to animals.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
And now the one which I think we didn't actually see.
We saw it once.
Yeah.
Once and not really very well.
Cake girl.
What's her power?
Candy bombs.
Basically,
yes. She makes sugar explode.
Well, sprinkles. Specifically sprinkles.
But that was a piece of candy.
It has sprinkles on it.
It doesn't have very hard rules.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I would say hardened sugar. She can explode that.
Yeah. She throws it and it explodes.
Yeah.
And there was a very good scene in the first movie where they all got the human versus them got their powers for the first time, and they didn't fully understand them yet. And there had been a previous scene where she threw some sprinkles and they exploded, and then later in the movie they're all this camp, as I mentioned.
Yeah, they're working on
they're trying to build this dock on the lake, and they're like, hey, Pinkie Pie, can you pass some nails over here? And she throws nails.
She throws an open box of nails, which on its own is a terrible idea.
Not knowing whether or not they might explode because of her new magic power.
Yes.
So she just went, if someone dies, someone dies.
Yeah, can you pass the nails? And she's like, got it right here. And everyone's like, Pinkie, no!
I mean, even then, even without powers, that is a terrible, terrible idea.
Well, what you should take away from this is that Equestria Girls is really good, and that
it has a lot of very like buy our toys elements. Like
Yeah,
it is
like-
very much
Like, but the toys aren't there though.
yeah. Like it has things where you look at it and see, oh yeah, they just put that in there to sell toys, but they don't actually make toys of that thing.
Yeah. So
Like they make some like generic bad toys.
GhostingWonder, like important question. Now that you've seen this, like, would you seek out more?
Not by myself.
Yeah, I mean,
That's fair.
but you wouldn't be opposed to like you wouldn't be
Giving us more
if it was put in front of you.
Like, if we show you like anything, it has to be the one like with like the choose your own adventure one with Sunset driving.
Oh, maybe,
like,
yeah, sure.
You know why?
Yeah, oh yeah, because there is an important character that didn't show up in this. That like he's central to the lore of this series.
I mean, he's definitely a fan favorite for
Yes.
For us
And
and no
only
one else.
us.
Yeah. He had zero body pillow representation at the final BronyCon,
Yeah.
and I'm calling out the entire Brony fan base on that.
Yeah, that is an important thing we need to note.
Yeah, like I'm not saying it's likely, but I'm saying that we should acknowledge the possibility. Well, like that we are the world's biggest, or possibly the world's only fans.
Not
of,
the only,
of
but
like
we-
human cranky doodle.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Human,
Like cranky doodle donkey,
Yeah.
but a human
Cranky
version of it.
Doodle?
Like, but in this world, he's a teacher, so people call him, Mr. Doodle.
I'd rather like Mr. Donk or something.
Is that better?
That's like my brain was like, oh yeah, it's Mr. Donk, but I mean, I guess Mr. Doodle sounds more appropriate.
Yeah.
Can I see a picture of him?
Yes, you have to find a good one though, because there are bad ones of him.
Okay, yeah.
Are there?
Bad one?
Yeah, like in his first appearance, which was in like the his first human appearance, which was in the like music video like with Vinyl Scratch. He
Yeah?
was just like opened a door and he looked bad.
I mean, like, he didn't look. I'd say, like,
Like his design was different than it was
Huh.
or something.
I'm curious about that
Yeah,
now.
pull it up, Tulip.
Human cranky.
Like that's what he looked like at first.
Yeah.
That's bad. Like this is the man we know and
Yeah,
love.
he has the Muppet mouth then.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like,
Hmm.
I feel like there aren't a lot of, like, none of these images are up to date, really.
Yeah, like,
none of these are modern.
No one cares about him.
Exactly.
We need
Like-
to draw the fan art.
So you want So you wanted a body pillow?
I wanted to
No, I'm just
see
saying,
one.
like,
Yeah.
there were
I'm
body
saying,
pillows
like-
of some really weird and obscure characters,
Yeah.
but not him.
Like, Wallflower
Oh.
Blush was sold out.
Mhm.
But Cranky Doodle didn't have any body pillow representation, and like I
Like-
said, I'm calling out the entire Brony fandom.
Yeah. I
It
feel
was-
like nobody
it was
knows
the
him.
final BronyCon, and you didn't have any representation.
Wait, why the?
Like, no cosplays.
Why is his hair blonde?
Oh, well,
his
it-
human form-
Oh,
Toupee.
Yeah, like the donkey version of him has fake hair.
I mean, we don't know that. We don't know that isn't also true for the human version.
Yeah, but he keeps it on.
It
better.
does. It does look
Yeah.
a little.
Like,
it looks
no
a
one
little-
has snatched this Cranky's wig.
Yes. Like, Cranky's wig remains unsnatched.
He does breakdance at one point. The wig stays
Yeah,
on.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he has a hat on.
Mm.
Like a backwards cap.
Like as much as I am enjoying this, do we have
Yeah,
any?
sorry.
Do we
Yeah.
have it?
This is just explaining
I
stuff
know,
to
and
GhostingWonder.
that's fun.
And I like it.
I like
Yeah.
that. I like that. That part of this is that. But do we actually have anything else to say about Spring Breakdown,
I
or
don't
should
think
we
so.
end this?
Like, GhostingWonder, like, play us off.
Shout out to Mr. Donk. Really the donkiest donkey that has ever done donked.
Yeah. Like, if he had been on that boat, like, nobody would have died.
That's it. Like,
Well,
that's it. That's the end of the video.
Like he'd find a way to use math to solve problems.
Exactly.
Math emergency.
That's all, folks.